about a yearbook, time is running out. The flyers are in the office.
That show is this Friday, the 21st at 6 p.m. It's $1 and seniors and preschoolers get them for free.
There are 41 more days until summer break.
The first track meet is next Wednesday at Holland Woods.
This week's Teacher of the Week is Miss Myers.
For science, you have to know a lot about 6th grade science, 7th grade science, and actually go back to 5th grade science. You're going to have to know how to read charts and graphs and how to interpret data. Those would be the biggest things I would recommend you study.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Welton, and I'm here to give you some tips for the M step, the math portion, since I'm the math teacher. First of all, I talked to a few students to get their suggestions, and then I had a few of my own. One of the things that the students need to understand is that they need to take their time. Part of the math test is a performance task. For the 8th grade, there were 5 questions that kind of drew on one another. The other part is a CAT test, which stands for Computer Adaptive Test. So what happens there is if you get a question right on a certain objective, they're going to take you to a higher level question. So a student that's taking longer on the test is probably doing better on the test. So don't rush, take your time. Reading the questions carefully after talking to a few students, words such as pick all that are correct or pick the ones that are not correct. So just read carefully, read the questions. Another thing that would be important is to use the scratch paper that they give you. Taking a math test on the computer is a little bit challenging, so use the scrap paper and use the grid paper. One of the last things I could think of is that students need to come into the test for both the performance task and the computer adaptive part with knowing formulas. The teachers can't give them formulas, and what I mean by that, like formulas for the area of different shapes, like a circle, a square, a rectangle. Also knowing formulas for the volume of things. As I walked around and looked at some different things, volumes for spheres, for cones, for cylinders. So the M-STEP does not give the formulas for some of the shapes and are asking questions about those types of shapes. So that's it. Stay positive. Always give your best effort. Get a good night's sleep. Eat a good breakfast. And relax.
Thanks for watching.